1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Self-awareness is a superpower. My name is KathyLaDonna. Welcome to Soul and Vibration. So the number 8 is misunderstood by others to being so cold and not caring, when that is the absolute opposite. It is just that the number 8 deals with their pain in a totally different way. And I guess this is why the number 8 makes great CEOs and leaders, because you guys have a hell of a poker face. You know, like I've seen situations where basically people who are associated with the number 8, like say you guys may have children and you're with a partner who doesn't understand you. Like you could end up in or say your parent is a life path 8, birthday number 8 or whatever. Like you can end up in situations where people try to do things to people you love in order to get your attention because there's no way to get to you. So say, for example, you know, maybe a friend of yours, I don't know, maybe your partner tries to take out their frustration on your children, the children that you guys have together or whatever, just to get through to you. But even though you're suffering inside from it, you don't react. And from you reacting, maybe your children think that you don't care about them, when in all reality, you're fighting hard for them, but your poker face is so on point that you look unfazed, unbothered. You know, the number 8 energy is feminine energy. Whether you are a man or a woman, feminine energy is introverted energy. So this means you are someone that is constantly within yourself. So when a number 8 person looks uninterested or unbothered, or just look like basically they're so focused on something else. Yes, this number has the ability to completely focus on whatever project or thing that they're working on. And that's what makes them amazing students and teachers for life, because their ability to focus will cause them to get good grades, because they'll be able to remember things so easily, unless they have strong 3 or 5 in their chart, meaning your birthday or whatever is 3 or 5, or you're actually a birthday 8 watching and you're a life path 3 or 5. Like, that energy will conflict with the 8 energy. But if we are speaking only on the 8 energy by itself, like your ability to focus will cause you to have great grades in school and, you know, make straight A's and things like that. But you might find that you lack, not common sense, but maybe common sense and street smarts to a certain extent, because when you are not basically like the number 8, let me say why. So the number 8 basically is an authority figure. This is why the number 8 is the professor or the person in charge of controlled networking. This is why the number 8 is a concrete thinker and is someone who carries traditions on and on and on, because the number 8 never really checks in with itself often to see what its views are on a certain thing, a certain topic, a certain issue. The number 8 is going to always say, okay, well, my ancestors did it this way, so maybe this is the way it's supposed to be done. I can see how generational curses can easily flow through with this energy, because if something was done by your ancestors, then you're going to follow through with it, even if it's not working in today's day. So again, yes, the number 8 energy is so good at basically keeping systems in line, because the number 8 itself represents the infinity sign, which to me represents a system constantly happening over and over and over and over again. Maybe that's life too, the system of life. But yes, so with the number 8 being good at that, I feel like because the number 8 is not good at questioning things, unless you have number 7 in your chart that causes you to question, or 5 or 3. But if we're solely speaking about the number 8 energy, you don't allow yourself to question anything. that's where it affects your ability to, you know, problem solve or whatever, or you don't allow yourself to be a free thinker. So you're constantly being the person who keeps old systems and ways of being going. So because you're constantly doing that, when it comes to yourself and your personal life, it's like you don't feel comfortable when it comes to speaking your truth out loud and letting other people hear your truth, because your truth doesn't matter according to you. And you might say, yeah, my truth does matter, but pay attention to how you deal with your truth. You bottle it up inside where no one can see it or hear about it. Where, say if someone ever pisses you off or do you wrong, when you do lash out and express yourself, you're probably telling them about everything else they've done to you for the past 10 years, because for 10 years, you did not allow yourself to speak your truth. You did not allow yourself to be heard when it comes to whatever it is that you're going through. So yes, you make great leaders and CEOs and people like that because you're able to have a poker face, and make great kings and queens because you're able to bring in the old, you know, keep going with old traditional, old ways of doing things. And you never get your own views, your emotions, or anything involved. And because of that, you suffer inside because you're stifling your own inner voice. Your own inner child doesn't get a chance to breathe. So others will misunderstand you as not caring, when in all reality, you care. Like, you care a whole lot. It's just that it is not in your nature to let anybody see that. Love yourself as if your life depended on it, because it does. Take care of yourself, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.